The most emotionally secure people I know don't celebrate their birthday. And psychologists say that's not a red flag, it's a green one. Here's why that matters more than you think. Nobody tells you this, but birthdays aren't really celebrations. They're tests of how much you need others to validate your existence. And the people who skip them? They've already figured something out. Something most people spend decades trying to learn. Stick around because what you're about to discover might change everything. It might completely reframe how you see yourself and your quiet confidence. Think about what birthdays actually demand from you. You're supposed to feel special, expected to be happy, required to celebrate. Whether you feel like it or not, the performance is mandatory. But here's the trap nobody talks about, that pressure creates forced emotional labor. You have to smile for photos and host people you barely know. You pretend you're having the best day ever even when you're not. For some brains, that entire performance is exhausting rather than exciting. So they opt out entirely and treat the day like any other. Most people love birthdays for one specific reason: external validation. The social media posts, the flood of messages, the sudden attention. It's essentially a 24-hour validation slot machine pumping out approval. But here's what research shows: people who tie self-worth to yearly validation moments, they tend to be less emotionally stable overall. Because what happens during the other 364 days of the year? You're back to baseline, waiting for the next hit of approval. But people who treat birthdays like normal days don't need that spike. Their confidence doesn't come from a calendar date, it comes from within. There's another psychological layer here that most people completely miss. Birthdays trigger something psychologists call temporal self-evaluation. Your brain automatically asks, where am I in life, what's changed? For some people, that reflection carries real weight. Not in a sad way, but in a deeply honest way. And when you're processing those questions, a loud party doesn't fit. A quiet, normal day does. They're not avoiding celebration, they're choosing depth over performance. Meaning over noise. Authenticity over show. Here's something emotionally independent people understand but rarely explain. Being the center of attention isn't universally fun or comfortable. This isn't about insecurity, it's about how certain nervous systems are wired. When all eyes are on you, your brain shifts into vigilance mode. Every reaction gets monitored, every expectation has to be met. Every smile has to look genuine even when you're just neutral. For people who value authenticity, that entire dynamic feels fake and draining. A normal day feels more genuine and peaceful to them. And here's the paradox most people never realize about birthday skippers. They often value genuine connection more deeply than people who throw parties. They just reject the superficial ritual of it all. One authentic conversation on a random Tuesday means more to them. More than 10 generic, happy birthday, texts from acquaintances. One genuine moment beats 100 surface-level wishes every single time. Psychologists call this a quality over quantity preference. And it's a marker of emotional maturity, not coldness or detachment. So if you treat your birthday like it's nothing special, listen up. You're not broken, ungrateful, or emotionally damaged in any way. You've figured out something that takes most people half a lifetime. Your value doesn't spike once a year based on external celebration. It remains constant every single day of your life. Not needing a birthday celebration isn't sad, it's freedom. Freedom from needing others to prove that you matter. Because you already know deep down that you do.